When the candidates and their political parties submitted themselves to signing the Peace Accord, an initiative of the National Peace Committee, it was a public commitment to be tolerant, accommodate opposition views, and ensure a healthy atmosphere for elevated engagement on issues. About 3 weeks after the Peace Pact, reports emerging from states across the Federation indicate that political actors are not living up to the spirit of the Accord. This short video clip that went viral is from Kaduna State, where hoodlums allegedly sponsored to disrupt the October 17 PDP presidential rally at the Ranchers Peace Stadium were seen attacking people. Organizers were forced to settle for that venue because they were reportedly denied the use of the bigger and grander Ahmadu Bello Stadium by the APC-controlled state. Before that incident, the nation was thrown into outrage when the APC-controlled Zamfara state government closed down media houses for covering an opposition rally in some local governments on the pretext that it was due to the volatile security situation in the state. It later reversed itself and issued an apology. On Sunday, 23rd October, the campaign team of the PDP governorship candidate in Lagos State, Abdulaziz Adediran, popularly known as Jadon, was attacked with some members sustaining injuries. He narrowly escaped and blamed the incident on thugs allegedly sponsored by the ruling party in the state.
On our way from one of the governments we went to, that was on Sunday, we were attacked.
The hostilities are not one-sided. Earlier on Sunday, June 19, a convoy of the presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Tinubu, who was in the company of the state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, suffered similar fate when hoodlums wielding machetes, sticks and stones descended on his convoy around the palace of the Oba of Lagos. Similarly, some Labour Party supporters were reportedly attacked in Lagos State. In Ebonyi State, there have been series of reports of attacks, politically motivated arrests, and kidnapping of opponents. A senatorial candidate of the Labour Party, Linus Okoye, was picked up to some unknown destination and initially thought to have been kidnapped. Reports say he was beaten and stripped naked and later handed over to the police by the Ebubagu. He has been in custody since then after being charged with fake news, fraud, murder and involvement in drug-related offences.
They will kill this man. Oh, my husband is partially blind. One eye is not even good. He's not even seeing well. I've been struggling with that. And this man has killed my husband because he's going for the same position he's going. Fellow Nigerians, come to my aid.
In the same Ebonyi State, the campaign trail of the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, was allegedly attacked. Another worrisome development is the cramping of political space against political opponents, making it difficult for opposition parties to access public facilities for rallies. Rivers State is an example where Governor Nyesom Wike assigned an executive order requiring a 2-week prior notice and the payment of a non-refundable fee of 5 million naira from anyone wishing to hold a political rally. In states like Akwa Ibom, Zamfara, Borno, Lagos and Abia, opposition parties say they have been denied not just use of public facilities, despite their willingness to pay, but signages and billboards in prime locations have been blocked. In the PDP-controlled Edo State, the opposition party, the APC, has equally accused the state government of denying it the right to erect 2023 presidential campaign billboards in Benin City.
Senatorial candidate Edo South paid for 55 billboards, for a total of 85 billboards since 28th of July. Till date, those billboards have not been displayed.
In response, the State Commissioner for Information, Chris Nehikai, claimed all the billboards in locations complained about have been paid for by other parties a year in advance.
We do not control the billboards. We are not agents of billboards. All we do is to have a policy in place that they are not causing nuisance.
Concerned over growing threats, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, the INEC chairman, issued this warning at a meeting with executives of political parties.
The incidence of physical attacks on supporters and destruction of campaign materials across the country is worrisome.
The actions of the political actors also runs contrary to the electoral law. Section 91, subsection 4 of the 2022 Electoral Act specifically states, and I quote, "No registered political party in Nigeria, its aspirants or candidate shall be prevented from holding rallies, procession, or meetings at any time for their constitutional political purposes, and the police shall in a consultative manner resolve any conflict of time and venue between and amongst parties where such arises." End of quote. So far, it doesn't appear that the police has done much, with political tension potentially at the risk of boiling over. Calling political actors to account early enough may go a long way in averting crises and ensuring Nigerians go into the polls peacefully. The international community could also impose necessary sanctions on political actors who incite intolerance, like it did in the 2015 and 2019 general elections. Ijoma Osamor, AIT News, Abuja.